Understand how the new game has to be played. Find out if you qualify at pocketsoflight.com. This government-backed small business repair program is still legal, but may not be renewed after the election. Fight back fairly, fight back ethically at pocketsoflight.com.
When it really counts, depend on the source for the latest weather updates, keeping you ahead of the storm. 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, The Source.
Partly sunny and pleasant. Today's high, 74 to 78. Clear to partly cloudy tonight, low 61 to 66. Some sunshine, nice tomorrow, high 76 to 80. Mainly clear tomorrow night, low 62 to 67. Some sunshine with a shower around on Thursday, high 81 to 85. From the Florida Weather Center, I'm Jonathan Reed.
Ocala Business Leaders Incorporated is a group of independent local firms providing a wide range of quality goods and services. Each firm strives to maintain the highest level of professional integrity and 100% customer satisfaction. When you're looking for goods and services, call a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, and we are confident you will be pleased with the results. If you are interested in becoming a member of the Ocala Business Leaders, join us at the Ocala Elks Lodge, 25th Avenue in Ocala, any Wednesday at 7 a.m. and enjoy a breakfast on us. For more information, check OcalaBusinessLeaders.com.
Oh, hey, Grandpa.
Oh, hey, Grandpa. Hey, Grandpa.
Yes, buddy?
Can you take me fishing this weekend?
I'd love to.
Have you noticed a change in your hearing over the years? Missing the little things in life? Visit Beneficial Hearing in Ocala today. Their expert team of audiologists will make sure you never miss a moment. Call Beneficial Hearing today at 352-629-4418 or visit them online, beneficialhearing.com.
You're getting ready to move and you work hard. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. You need pros. Trained professional moving experts to do the heavy lifting for you. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. They care about your things as much as you do, and they do it fast and right. That's why you call Two Men in a Truck, 352-289-0666. Visit twomeninatruck.com and get moving.
Two Men in a Truck.
Just Shipped is expanding to its first retail location at the new Boulevard Market located on the corner of Bonnie Heath and 36th Avenue. Just Shipped will still offer the same all-inclusive services of packing and shipping your items. Don't want to get out of your car? You don't have to, because Just Shipped is offering curbside service. That's right, curbside service starting Saturday, November 7th. Go to justship.net for more information. Take the guesswork out of shipping with Just Shipped.
Ocala's Appleton Museum of Art has reopened to all visitors. See the world-class permanent collection and special exhibits, including photographs by Bruce Mozart and mixed media by Christina Deanne. Hours are Thursday through Saturday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m., and Sundays, noon to 5 p.m. The museum is closed Mondays through Wednesdays. Masks are required, and visitor occupancy is being monitored. For more information, visit appletonmuseum.org.
Now you did it. Are you completely insane? He's back. He, who must not be named, the man, the myth, the only guy in Ocala to eat his own weight in fried pickles. Twice. Now, you asked for it. Sorta. Live and in person. It's Tom Schmitz.
Welcome back.
Well, he's not getting nothing free from us.
I'm Tom Schmitz. It is Ocala Talks with Tom Schmitz. Joe Martone in studio with me for the last half hour of the show.
You missed it, Tom, just by the window. She just ran by. What, Loomis?
Uh-huh. Oh, the armored car people.
Yeah, she ran by with a whole thing
Probably
of money.
running late.
Yeah, she was running late.
Speaking of running, what do shoplifters usually do?
They're stupid and they try to steal.
And then they have to run usually to try to get away, and it never works.
There's no smart crook.
Well, the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, Monroe County, Florida.
I was scared of
Sheriff's Office.
Mm-hmm.
And reports from the Key West Police Department. Monroe County is where Key West is.
Okay.
Andrew Lippi, Lippi.
Lippi?
Was charged with felony grand theft for allegedly stealing coffee makers, linen, and light bulbs from the Kmart in Key West. I didn't even know the Kmart was still open.
Kmart, Key
But
West.
Key West does its own thing, so there could be a Kmart still open.
Wait a minute now. Coffee maker.
Linen and light bulbs.
Oh, he's going to have a romantic evening.
Total value of approximately $300.
He's going to have a romantic evening.
The arrest came only a few days after Lippy purchased a private island in the Keys for $8 million.
Why? Oh, because he spent all his money there, have no money to...
I guess that was what it was. He just spent $8 million to buy a private island.
He could have bought the Kmart.
And he got arrested for stealing coffee maker, linen, and light bulbs to the tune of $300.
Well, didn't we have a rash of that with these Hollywood people just for the fun of it? They were stealing?
Winona Ryder did it. Yeah, she would go in and shop. Yeah, there was a rash of celebrities that would do it, that would go put stuff on and walk out with, like, I'm a celebrity, so they won't arrest me.
Wrong.
Yeah. Well, this guy bought an $8 million island. He's now in the Monroe County Jail.
I hope he paid cash for the item.
For the island? I don't know. $8 million, though.
So now what happens to the head?
He's been charged with felony grand theft.
So Kmart charged and pressed the charges.
And of course it did. And so now, he could go to his own island, Alcatraz.
Well, now let's see. If you own an island and it's off the coast of where?
It's in the Keys.
Off the coast of the Keys. Is he still U.S. citizens in that?
Oh, yeah, because it's one of the Keys. Even though he bought it, it's like you buy your own, it's just like if you bought your property. You own a house with property. It just happens to be connected to something else. He bought property that were part of the Florida Keys. He owns that piece of property, but it's part of the Florida Keys.
I don't know if it's the same one, but I seen a island off the Keys. And it was beautiful. The house is in the middle. Of course, you have 360 degrees of ocean.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that the one they're renting for Thanksgiving?
No.
Oh, okay.
This is the one that has the radio tower on it.
Oh, yeah, I hadn't seen it.
From years and years ago, there was a big radio station, but it's just a big tower. I don't know if it's energized, if there's a straight, but I'm going, ooh.
That'd be good.
Ooh.
Yeah, I know that there's an island off the Keys that you can rent. Yeah. It has a 4,700 square foot house on it with 6 bedrooms, 5 baths, swimming pool, and everything. And it's an island that you can only take a boat to it. It's just it's only about 1.5 miles offshore.
And it rents for how much?
Actually, it's renting affordable. It usually rents for $6,000 a night.
Oh well, shit. What's the bargain?
It's
price?
renting for a week at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
For $10,000 for the week.
For the whole week. What a bargain!
And it comes with your own crew to work, the housekeepers, chef, everything.
What a bargain!
Well, that's better than $6,000 a day.
What a bargain!
That's $10,000 opposed to $42,000.
Let's see. You said it was 4,000 square foot house.
Right. It sits on the island is 7.5 acres.
7.5 acres. I'm just trying to do arithmetic. See how many people you can get. So, how many people has to be there to get every 1,000 people?
No. If you wanted to get it to you to $1,000 a couple, you'd have to have 10 couples. It's 5 bedrooms. You have to double up on the couples in the bedroom. That ain't working. You can do, but think about it. You and a significant other for $2,000 for a week. That's not a bad price for a vacation hotel and everything for a week.
That include the food and all that?
That's food and everything. $10,000 gets you your chef, everything.
That's worth it.
Yeah.
That is worth it.
You get 5 couples. Each one has their own bedroom, their own bathroom.
Oh, yeah.
And, it's $2,000 a couple. That's actually pretty worth it.
That is, if you think about it.
Those are big parts. If you're from that place down south that will remain nameless that they drive a lot of golf carts in.
Yes.
You don't even have to sleep with the same person in the same room every night if you're from there.
Well, they don't do that anyway.
They got the key part. You had to have keys. Just say, I'm going door number 1, door number 2, door number 3.
That's it.
How much truth do you think there is to all the legends of what goes on in that town to the south?
There was someone that put it on Facebook. And again, everything on the internet is true. But they went through the myths
And what's a myth? And what are the foo-foo?
Yeah, like the
What are the things on the antenna? Foo-foos? What
No,
are they
they're scrubbies, little
they're not
loofahs.
Loofuses.
Right.
And
but those loofahs, they say they got a list of what they mean.
Right, exactly.
They don't mean that at all.
I know.
People just put them on their antennas or on the back of their cars to easily identify their cars in the parking lot.
That's exactly right.
But people say there's a sex connotation put to it. But that's not exactly what it is. It's just an easy way for people in a vast parking lot of vehicles to see their vehicle easier.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
But the legend has run wild.
Oh, yeah.
That's what's happening.
Now,
and don't get me wrong now, I've been to this town south of us that will remain nameless.
Yes.
And have seen some of the extracurricular activities of partying that go on at some of their squares with the dancing and everything. And remember, these are the group of people. People forget, this is the age group.
Yes.
That were in the summer of love and everything, okay? So let's not forget that.
No, they came before that. They came before Woodstock.
The 70-somethings are Woodstock.
That's Woodstock.
Right. That's the town down there. The active ones are the 70s.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah.
And that's the summer of love people.
I missed that by 2 years.
That's what gets me is the other night I was doing a gig as well.
Yeah.
And I was thinking of the music to play and everything. And I was like, well, we'll play some Led Zeppelin. We'll play some Jimi Hendrix. And I go, oh, no. These people were in their 70s. And it hit me. No, that's because you need to play Led Zeppelin, Jimi Hendrix.
Exactly.
Because that was the music. They were 20-something when it came out.
Three Dog Night, Chicago, all that. Yeah.
I keep forgetting at 54, I was born in 1966, the year before the Summer of Love.
That's it.
So, so people also erroneously think the Summer of Love was the same summer as Woodstock. It was not. Summer of Love was 1967. Summer of Hate was 1968.
Yeah.
That's the whole... Daily with the Chicago Democratic Convention where he turned the police on the yippies and everything.
Yeah.
You think we're living in a screwed up time now? There's been others.
There's a bridge
over troubled waters.
This is new. Tappan Zee Bridge, I think it's called.
Okay.
They closed it.
The Tappan Zee Bridge has been in New York for a very long time.
The traffic jam closed it.
Oh, okay.
With all the support of a candidate.
Oh, okay.
And I won't say who, but they
AOC.
Who? I'm not saying who.
I didn't say who. I just said 3 letters.
AOC. Okay. All right.
Former bartender.
No. Anyway, here's an invention I've been thinking of making. You could use it over and over and over again. And what you would do, you have, those little cylinders that you used to put in guns or whatever, like BB guns with CO2 cartridges?
Yeah.
Well, instead of CO2, have a small amount of helium in them. Okay. All right? And it'll be approximately 6 inches long. By about 3 inches wide.
Right.
With a little hatch on the top.
Certainly.
And it would fit right on that. A lot of cars have the antenna on the back.
Yeah.
It would just fit over that so it would look nice, fit right in nice. And remote control with a button.
Pop up a balloon.
Exactly. Zoop, so you find out where your car is.
But then how do you replace the balloon?
That's all replacement. Boop, boop.
Oh, you put a new one on.
You put a new one on. Slap it right up, boop, get it down to the price, cheap. Oh, where's my car?
Right, so they do the balloon, and you got to put a new one on every time.
Yeah, well, that's how you make money.
You can buy the $2 loofah, and it stays on there for months.
Yeah, but if you buy a loofah, and somebody else happens to have the same color loofah, oops.
And the same color car.
Yeah, that's...
How about this? How about just know your damn surroundings and know where you park your car?
Hey.
Is that too hard?
True story, and I did it many times when I went to Disney. I'm all excited. Everything. First thing I did was take my camera out and to see what sign I was under.
I know what sign I'm under. It's called guest parking at the Contemporary.
Well, I'm not as fortunate as you. Yeah.
Well, what do you mean? Anybody can do it. Let me tell you a secret about Disney. As you're driving up to the happiest place on earth.
Yes.
And if you don't think it's the happiest place on earth, shut your radio off. You don't deserve to listen to me.
That's right.
Okay? It's the happiest place on earth.
Okay.
As you walk up to the ticket area,
listen to me.
as you walk to the ticket area to buy your ticket for parking, pull to the far right side, one away from where the buses go through, and tell them, I have reservations at Shea Mickey in the Contemporary. They say, okay, They don't check to see if you have reservations. The security guard at the Contemporary will check. They tell you going through. You make the reservation because you can cancel it within 30 minutes of your reservation without any problems. So you make the reservation. You make the reservation for 2 in the afternoon. You go at about 12:30, because you tell them you want to walk around the park, the resort and everything, see it. So you get there, do you have a reservation? Yeah, what's your name? You give them your name, the security guard pulls it up, bing, there's your reservation. As soon as you pass the security guard, you call Disney, use the reservations, you cancel your reservations, you still park at a Contemporary. You get on the monorail, you didn't pay anything for parking. You don't have to worry about ticket and transportation. You don't have to worry about either the boat or the monorail in, because you're on the resort monorail. You're right in the Magic Kingdom. No hassle, no muss, no fuss. There you go.
Only you. But you're not the only one that's done that.
No. I've done it there, done it at Animal Kingdom. You used to could do it at...
Is that a new word?
Used to
could do it.
Used to could do it.
That's the guy. He was next door. He lived next to Tony.
I learned that from Jeff Foxworthy. He used to could do it.
Used to could do it. Lived next door to Tony.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right next to Al.
Al and Tony, they're cousins.
Well, they're business acquaintances anyway.
But that's what I said. They're cousins.
So, back in the day, you could park at Polynesian Village, but the parking lot is so small at Polynesian Village that it's really tricky to get
now,
there.
I used to be able to go because
and that's just at the Magic Kingdom. I don't know if it works at other resorts because I don't care. I just go to the Magic Kingdom.
I used to like to walk the boardwalk.
Oh, I love going and parking, and you can
where the heck do you park to go to walk on the boardwalk?
Oh, you can park at the boardwalk. You go to the guy, tell him, I'm going to eat at ESPN. He goes, okay, park and self-parking. You go right in, park and self-parking, then you go walk on the boardwalk.
Oh, I haven't done that, okay.
Yeah, just tell him you're eating at ESPN.
I have eaten at ESPN.
Right, you tell him you are.
And boy, was I lousy. That was the week that the weekend that we did the live broadcast.
Uh-huh.
And
y'all did it from the radio booth at ESPN?
No, we did it from Hollywood.
Oh, you did it from Hollywood Disney?
But they put us up at the Yacht Club.
Which is quite possibly one of the 2 or 3 best hotels on property.
Yeah. So they put us up there, but we had to eat the night before because we got there.
Did you go to the Flying Fish?
I don't eat fish. I just told you I went to ESPN.
Oh, you went to ESPN. Did you buy the chicken wings?
I don't remember what we had, to tell you the truth. But all I know is we sat there and very, very polite, nice. And then the guy's got his own little broadcast booth and everything.
Right.
But he's not broadcasting. He's just broadcasting for the people in there, quote unquote. And then he started doing trivia. I said, oh, good, trivia. It
was sports trivia.
Oh, sports trivia.
You were done.
I was done. I was French toast, fried
toast. Did you ask him, could you phone a friend?
Yeah.
Because you'd have called me.
That's true.
I did. I got to one time help with a radio show there. Ryan Russillo from ESPN was down there for the award ceremonies for the college kids. Yeah. And they needed a board op. And I worked at ESPN Radio here at the time, and they needed a board op because they were real busy and everything.
And you looked at it and said, I can do that.
I went to do it. And they paid me in a great way.
Food?
They gave me a hotel room at Boardwalk.
Okay.
I got my food taken care of.
Oh, gee, they lost money.
And I got 2 free passes to the park.
Oh, you hated them, didn't you?
Well, I didn't need the passes to the park.
Because you're an annual pass holder.
I'm an annual pass holder. So I did the right thing and put the passes on eBay. I mean, back then it was only like $90 a day, and I sold it for $75 a pop, and they sold right away.
Oh, sure. Now, are you an annual pass holder now?
I was until the pandemic, and then it went off and everything. So now I have to I called Disney and. Because I let it lapse, I got to do the whole one-day park admission as a down payment and all to get my annual pass back. If you let it lapse, if you're an annual pass holder, it re-ups every year, and you don't have to pay the down payment anymore. You just pay the monthly fee.
Right.
If you let it lapse over 30 days, then you have to pay the down payment again, and I did. So now I got to pay, and it's like $121 a day now.
Oh yeah. See, I paid the whole thing when I went, but I went through a third party, and I paid cash.
Right.
And right off the top, I got a percentage off.
Oh, yeah.
Because I paid cash.
Oh, I pay way more money than I should by paying monthly.
Oh, yeah.
The best time I ever had it, though, was there was this radio station I worked for called WOCA, 96.3 FM, 1370 AM, WOCA, The Source, that radio station. I was working
I've heard
for
of
them
that,
at the time.
yeah.
And they had a program director named Dan he was actually working in radio then, not just, saying he worked in radio.
He's going to be so true, yeah.
And he had an agreement, him and his father, Joe, had an agreement with the powers that be at the Walt Disney World Resort.
Yeah.
And they were actually able to offer tickets to listeners online. Do you remember this?
No, don't remember.
What was that?
Tell me about it.
7, 8 years ago, I think, something like that.
Tell me about it, please.
And so there was one free pass left. And Dan, knowing that I had the same love and affinity for Disney that you have, said, here. And I took that free pass, and Disney allowed me to use that as my down payment and converted me. That's how long ago I converted to an annual pass holder, was using the complimentary pass that I had gotten from WOCA.
Yeah. I was thinking.
So I have never paid the down payment. So now they're going to get me, and I'm going to have to pay the down payment.
Unless you pay the whole thing all at once.
Right, unless you do it all at once.
And then you save money, at least $30 or $40.
No, you save a lot more. It's like, to pay it all at once is like $450.
Which package, though? There's so many packages.
Silver. I just use the silver. I do the blackout dates around Christmas.
Yeah, like I want to be there Christmas time.
And then I black out 2 weeks of June, all of July, and 2 weeks of August, because I don't want to be in Central Florida outside in 95-degree weather.
Me neither. Or spring break. No, I'll pass.
I don't need to be there either.
No. So we're on the same. We're on the same page.
Right.
Yeah. Okay.
And so I get that one. So it costs me. It's $39 a month now, so that's $40 a month basically.
Yeah.
Times 12, so that's 12 times. That's 480 plus the 120 down. It's like $600.
That's what I
And
paid.
if you paid it up front,
it's $400.
It's like $450. Yeah.
Oh, wow, that's pretty good. Pretty good. Yeah.
So,
but I was considering doing it, but I'm spontaneous. I'll get on with it. From my house, it's an hour and 15 minutes. Exactly an hour and 15 minutes to get there.
Because you go the 75 to the Turnpike to exit. Oh, you don't?
Nope.
See, because here's how I go. I go 75 to the Turnpike.
I don't hit
Turnpike to exit 267B, which is 429. Take 429 to the back entrance of Disney, and I come in by Coronado Springs.
Oh, exit 429.
Right.
Yeah, that's the way I go.
No.
Nope.
That's Highway 429, exit 267B, off the Turnpike.
Yes, exactly. The same one I take.
Right. It's the back way into Disney.
That's the way I go all the time.
If you stayed on 429, it would take you out all the way to I-4,
and then you
almost
take
to Lakeland. It would take you almost to Tampa.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
Yeah, but I go that's how I go, and it's so much easier. You don't have to deal with any of the crowds.
But as soon as you hit that Disney park, Disney property, you best drop down to the speed
35.
limit. Oh, they'll come get you quick.
Because the Orange County Sheriff sit right there waiting on you.
Oh yeah, all the time.
Waiting on you.
You're going 60, 70 miles an hour.
And if you don't get down to 35 right away,
they will get you.
Ticket.
Oh yeah.
And the reason I like going in that way is you come in the back way. You're coming in through the estuaries, and you're coming in through the bird sanctuaries and stuff. So the wildlife you can see going that way is amazing.
Well, you're going down there. Animal Kingdom's right there on your right. You don't see it, but it's right there.
Yep.
Yeah. Oh,
right
yeah.
there.
Oh, it's
the Magic Kingdom's not very far because it's right there. It's perfect.
Once you learn your way around, take a right, go one way, take a left, go the other way. Right. Oh yeah. When you first do it, you get lost. Oh man, I've gotten lost, and I've been in the back to the big distribution centers and all the other stuff.
Oh, I used to before 429 was extended all the way to where it is now. 429 used to not go past 535, and you'd have to get off at 535 in Windermere and cut through and come by the grocery stores there and come the back way. And you'd come back through, and you would enter the property, and you'd go through the road that cuts right through the distribution center and everything. That's how you got on property.
I know lost there.
I know every way to get on Disney. You literally have no shot at ever getting me lost at Disney.
Good.
None. I know how to tell you to get to the McDonald's by Wild World of Sports, because that's a great place to go eat.
Been there.
I know the best way to tell you.
Worst service in the world.
Oh, it's horrible. I know the best way to tell you to get into Wild World of Sports, because people think the best way to go is come down I-4. No, it's come down 192. That's the best way to get in.
192, yeah.
That's the best way.
It's right there.
One of the easiest ways to get to Disney, if you don't want to use the Turnpike because you don't want to pay for tolls, is you go down 75 till you get to 50. Which is in Brooksville.
Yeah.
You take 50 across, 50 and 27 join up, take 50, 27. When they split, stay on 27, 27 to 192, 192 to the West Gate main entrance, right on the property.
That's it. Now, if you don't want to go on the highway at all, just stay on 27 all the way down to 192.
You do it right through Leesburg, through where it splits in Mountain Door.
That's right. I used to go all the time.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And the citrus fields you go through are
gorgeous.
amazing going that way.
Gorgeous.
If you don't mind it taking 2 hours and 15 minutes, that's the way to go.
You go take your time.
Down 441-27.
No, not 441.
No, it's 441-27 here. And then in Leesburg, it splits.
It splits straight to the right.
441 goes to Apopka, 27 goes to
straight
goes to Disney.
That's what
because it becomes 27-192.
Right, yeah.
Believe me, I know, pal.
I know. You've been here longer than I have.
And I've been to Disney more times than you have.
Oh.
It's not even close.
No, not even close.
I bet in my lifetime, I've been to Disney. It's 4 digits.
How many times have you been to Disneyland? California.
6 times I've been to California.
You beat me.
Yeah. But I've been to Disney World well over 1,000 times.
I want to go back to Disneyland. I was back there in 202 or something like that. But I didn't have time to go in. I just drove around it because they had the new California.
And it's a little bitty thing.
Oh, you're not kidding.
It's only 100 acres. It's a little bitty thing.
And it's small, but that's where he started it.
You know how many?
It's just
I looked the other
nostalgia.
day. You know how many acres Disney is? Disney World Resort?
Well, it's 42 miles.
It's 40 square miles is what it is.
42 square miles.
And it's 25,000 acres.
Oh, yeah. I always, was it the Florida Parkway, as you're getting towards Disney, you look to the left and you see all the solar panels. Okay, I'm here.
Yeah, as soon as you get to the solar panel farm, that's Disney.
Yeah, boom, I'm here.
And that solar panel farm goes for a mile.
Oh yeah,
at least a mile. That solar panel farm.
Oh yeah, it's phenomenal.
We went to Orlando on Sunday, Susan and I, to go to an indoor flea market down in Kissimmee, 27-192, and we took the 429 to go the back way to Kissimmee, and we passed. She goes, "What?" I go, "That's the solar farm for Disney."
Yeah,
I go, "That's Disney. Disney powers a bunch of stuff from that solar farm."
Oh, it's amazing. So many ways to get there. And when you make a mistake, wow, I didn't know I was this close to Disney property. When all of a sudden you're off Disney property.
Yes.
And it's, I could have went this way. I went, and it's like this.
And we were there Sunday.
Yeah.
Desolate.
Disney?
The entire area, 192, Kissimmee,
Really?
Disney, I-Drive, desolate. It was fantastic.
Tom, good talking with you again.
Yeah, Joe, can I do this tomorrow? Is you okay with that?
Yeah.
All right, I'll come back tomorrow. Maybe we're not going to have election results. We will not have election results, but we will for Marion County. We'll know who the school board winner is and stuff like that.
We'll have predictions tomorrow.
Right. Make sure you go vote, folks. I don't care who you vote for, Joe Biden, Kamala Harris, Donald Trump, Mike Pence, Lori Conrad, Allison Campbell. I don't care who you vote for.
Just vote.
Just vote. And if you don't vote, and then you call this show and say, I didn't vote, but I want to give you my opinion, shut up.
There you go. We don't want to hear your opinion. Oh, my goodness, Thomas. You're going to get me in trouble yet. Hey, as they say, if the dead people can vote, get off your butt and go vote. There we go.
1370 AM, 96.3 FM, WOCA, The Source.
Broadcasting from the Paddock Mall Studios, this is WOCA, Ocala, Gainesville, The Villages, 1370 AM, 96.3 FM, The Source.
USA Radio News with Lance Pry.
We've all envisioned Election Day 2020. With all the information being thrown about by both presidential candidates, America will now have the final answer. If you haven't already done so, get out and do your civic duty, as today is the day. Join USA Radio News' Tim Berg as he heads up our panel of experts election night, 8 p.m. Eastern, right here on USA Radio News. It took only 24 hours for Eta to go from tropical storm to a Category 4 hurricane and is likely to reach Category 5 as it approaches Nicaragua. Current sustained winds are nearing 150 miles an hour. Flooding, landslides, and nearly 3 feet of rain in portions of Central America can be expected through the week before the projection of Hurricane Eta moves back into the Caribbean, making a U-turn through Guatemala and Belize. USA Radio News.
Balance of Nature's fruits and vegetables in a capsule. changing the world one life at a time.
I've been taking vitamins off and on my whole adult life, and I've never seen any change. Not like this, not since I've been on Balance of Nature. I used to take prescription medication for muscle aches and stuff. I don't take that anymore. I wish I would have started it back when I first heard about it on the radio. And if I can give Balance of Nature any advice, keep it out on the radio, because I still hear these commercials from time to time, and I'm thinking, you people need to listen up. I mean, I'm over 50, and, your body starts wearing down. But Balance of Nature has literally changed my life. It really has.
Get a wide variety of all your daily recommended servings of whole fruits and vegetables without having to leave your home. Right now, Balance of Nature is offering free shipping and 35% off on any new preferred order. Call 1-800-2468-751 or go to balanceofnature.com and use discount code USA.
Today is the general election for America 2020.
I chose Western Pennsylvania for my first stop as a candidate, and now for my last stop before Election Day. Because you represent the backbone of this country. Hard-working families.
We win Pennsylvania, we win the whole deal. I am a man from Scranton. He left at 9 years old. Biden's plan to ban fracking is an economic death sentence for Pennsylvania. Biden's energy shutdown will wipe out your jobs, decimate your towns, eliminate your factories, and send your state into a nightmare of crippling poverty.
Polls will close at different times in different states. The earliest is Indiana and Kentucky. They will close at 6 p.m. local time. The latest is Iowa, New York, and North Dakota as they close at 9 p.m. local time. Be sure to join Team USA Radio News for our election results broadcast tonight at 8 p.m. Eastern on USA Radio News.
Working from home? I'm Chad Dodd, veterinarian and consultant to Limp Bells. Here are some tips for keeping your dog fit while staying at home. Find 15 minutes twice a day and walk your pet at a decent pace around your place. Play hide and seek by hiding some kibble or favorite toys and letting your dog find them. If you have stairs and your dog is mobile, walk up and down twice a day for 5 to 10 minutes. Or better yet, try a power walk on your terrace or backyard for some fresh air. There are more helpful pet care tips at youmove.com, spelled YOUMOVE.com.
Vice President Mike Pence was interviewed on USA Radio Network's Wayne Allen Root show on Monday.
Wayne Allen Root, I believe you're right about the American people. Look, this is a freedom-loving nation. I know I'm talking to the capitalist evangelist,